Hello and welcome to Second Place Chasers with me, Keith.
And me, Jack.
And me, close to the mic, Lachlan.
This week we'll be talking about Southampton.
Yes, not even Viagra could keep Southampton out.
It might keep Leicester up.
No.
They're 12 hours without an erection.
Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, Keith.
Good evening, chaps.
Good evening, Lachlan.
Good evening.
Hello, Lachlan.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. It feels like silly season.
Is that because...
Because it's like you just near the end of the season and it's just like...
And we know the kids that aren't coming back next season. They're not coming back to class next year.
Season ended for me weeks ago.
Yeah. That's what it feels like for me. When you're like 29th in the league...
No, I meant in, like, Leicester.
Oh, but you double whammy.
I'm way above you in the league.
Oh, yes.
I'm like 50 points above you now.
Really?
Over
Yeah.
50 points, actually.
Yeah, without all the... And you still got most of your chips, don't you?
Yeah, I got 3 left.
Yeah, cheater.
Cheater, actual.
How many
Cheater.
you got left?
What do
You got one on.
What's that?
You've got one on.
I've got the ass man on.
Yeah, which was a good one, actually.
It was all right, but the week before, because Brighton would have been...
Marco Silva
5,
would have been there, but no one would have had him. No one would have predicted that Fulham were going to beat Liverpool.
Oh, here we go already. Already?
Not any mere mortal.
Did anyone here predict that Fulham would beat Liverpool? Never mind, would win 3-2.
exact score. Yes, that was me.
That was you.
It was.
You were that man.
That was man.
Well, that was your one Azak one. Keith and I both got 2 Azak, so...
Yeah, that's... I really thought I did better. I was honestly watching every game going, I think I've got every game right so far.
I think I only got... I got 2 exact scores and one other one,
Yeah.
which is pretty shit.
What one did you guys get exact? What was the other one?
I got Everton, Arsenal,
1-1. Oh, that's good. That's good.
and Wolves, Ipswich.
I got the Palace
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good game, the Wolves Ipswich game as well, actually. That was the goal rush game.
And the... What other one?
Yeah, was another one.
The one that really annoyed you?
Oh, yeah, bloody Tell.
Oh, yeah.
Matthias Tell.
Spurs
I finally
3-1.
sell the little shit, and he scores a penalty to give Keith the exact scoreline.
That was...
And nothing. It wasn't in like the 90th minute or
Little,
something.
yeah, little French wanker.
Is he French?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthias Tell.
Au revoir.
Blacklist.
That was...
Whoa.
Well...
Oh, blacklist.
This
I
is
thought you said something.
who's going to take De Bruyne's place on your blacklist?
Tell. Not that he'll be there next
One
season.
of the that was one of the shittest games ever seen.
Oh, but
that Manchester derby. I did write that it almost seems like a Manchester derby ordered from Temu. In
Well-
that little thing I write, which you read every week, don't you?
Usually
No,
I-
you just look at the scores, don't you? Has he got the scores right?
is this Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get it back.
I did. I usually do have a quick read through, but I didn't this week.
I did. I wrote. Usually, it's one of the biggest games we look forward to. Like
Well,
the
it is.
Manchester derby, but I said this season it feels a bit like a Manchester derby order from Temu,
Yeah. Well,
and it was even worse than that. It was.
yeah,
Was
but if
terrible.
United could finish, they would have won 2 or 3-0. Actually, they actually outplayed them.
And this was after one of the best players in the Premier League. I don't know your feelings about the man, but De Bruyne
Yeah. No.
said that this is his last season at City.
He looked like he wanted to score. There was a couple of times where he could have easily passed it, and he's gone for the.
You
for
would
the
have thought
shot.
they'd have been up for it, or someone would have been up
Yeah,
for it.
because City were
It wasn't even a
toothless.
fight.
City
It was a
was-
sort of a
I think-
half. There was a half sort of a pushy chest bump between a couple of players. And
I think neither of them wanted to lose, and so
was
neither of
just
them went out
rubbish.
to win.
Yeah,
it
they
was rubbish.
they didn't even. It was just United actually were all over them. Like if anyone on their team could finish, they would have won easily. Højlund has less goal contributions than Edison.
Unless he's playing against Leicester.
Yeah, that's a freebie though. Just like Tottenham are a freebie.
And Grealish even scored against Leicester. If you have someone who hasn't scored for ages, Leicester.
I don't even think.
Come to Leicester.
I don't think Xerxes could at this point.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I got 13 points out of Murphy playing Leicester. So
Yeah, that
Gary
was-
captained him.
Yeah,
Yes, I want that. I want a
Yeah, okay.
deep dive into that. Why did
Okay.
he captain Murphy?
Gary played his wild card late
Yeah.
in the afternoon, and he's
When he woke up, just when he woke
yeah,
up
no, after the market.
from his nana nap.
Yeah. He brought in Saka and then went, "Oh no, actually, Saka not so good this week. I'll bring in Son." So brought in Son, and then he goes, "I don't know, maybe I want to captain Salah or I want to captain Son." 20 minutes before the deadline, he's still choosing between Salah and Son. Does it? I go, "Who'd you pick?" Murphy. So, well, okay, cool. We scored 2 goals against Leicester last time. 13 points.
Yeah.
that would have been a big differential too.
He
No
got-
one else would have had him.
He
Well,
was
he-
highest in the league.
Yeah.
80 points and 4,000 something in the world.
Yeah, wow, that's 4,000.
Yeah, 29 off top scorer of the week.
Wow, that's really good.
And unfortunately, I was playing him in one of the head-to-head
Yeah.
leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, which you weren't happy about because you sent me a message that said, he
No.
fucked your chances of.
Well, he sort of did, but then he had Rodgers coming off the bench too, who had 9 points.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. Why can't I ever do stuff like that?
Too many endones.
Well, you
Not
you
enough.
can on the occasional week, but if you keep doing that, if you keep picking players like Murphy for captain,
Yeah. You just got
although
to time
if you're
it
playing,
right.
anyone playing Leicester really could pick anyone.
Well-
I picked Isaac, that didn't work.
It actually,
That's true. That's true.
it does, it actually, in like, I hate to keep talking about it, but they gave up. It was really bad.
They gave up like 8 weeks
I know,
ago.
but like, it's like when you actually watch
You
it
can see.
firsthand, it's like,
They're playing
whoa.
quite well, but there's just something not there.
They have a
It's
shit
like-
half, they have a good half. Not sure, it can be either half.
Yeah.
They just,
And they just go through the motions every week. There's no drive to stay up, and it's not been there for a long time.
you need,
Except
you need,
in the Spurs game.
yeah. Well, how does that even work? It's so funny looking at the chart and it's just red, Spurs win, red. So, I hope Ange Postecoglou stays on. I love him. He's greatest manager of all time, I reckon. Is that tall poppy syndrome? Say that. Well, actually, because he's not doing good, actually. So
No.
I saw someone called him Spurs' Aussie idealist.
Idealist.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
idea
quite,
less.
that's quite clever.
Yeah, I didn't come up with that.
It wasn't you? No.
Nah, I saw it online.
I don't understand.
You can claim it. You don't understand.
I don't. Like, what does that mean?
Do you know Ozzy Ardiles?
No. Oh, no, I don't.
Okay. He played for Spurs. Then he was Spurs manager for a while as
Yeah.
well.
So nice.
His
pun.
name was Ozzy Ardiles.
Aussie's idealist. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I understand
And
that.
Aussie Idealist. That's quite good. I might use that later.
You should just claim that as your own, Jack.
Yeah, you should have.
Well,
we wouldn't have known.
Gary showed it to me, and I didn't 100% get it. I knew there was a name pun in there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
And I couldn't remember the player's full name, so I couldn't claim
Osvaldo
it.
Ardiles.
No, that's
Loved a rainbow flick.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
like me.
Like,
Really
yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Argentinian playing in London during the Falklands War.
Wow.
there was two of them.
So, yeah.
Ricky Villa scored one of the best FA Cup goals ever.
Against who?
Was it against Man City?
Mm.
Something wants me to say Man City. Was it in 81?
I wasn't
Might
even
be
born.
in
I wasn't even a thought yet. I wasn't even little sperm
81 or
cells swimming
82.
around.
Can't remember. One year was they got to the final both years, and I think they won both years. 3-2. They won the
Not bad.
I think it might have been the replay. They won the replay 3-2.
It pretty much
And
seems
Ricky
like
Villa, it was just just going around people in the box, and then
cool name.
yeah,
Ricky Villa.
Argentinians.
Living La Vida Loca.
He was.
Seems like at this point, Ange, if they lose, I feel like even if they lose, don't sack him. But knowing Tottenham, actually, like they probably will as soon as he loses that Europa League game against Frankfurt, just sack
what
him.
makes
It's
you
like-
think he's gonna
so
lose it?
Ryan Mason can go back in charge.
It just they sacked Mourinho the days before the final serial winner. The day never lost a
but
League Cup final played.
Mourinho wasn't playing the game at that time.
Yeah, you got to play the game. But then even like last week when Pat Matesar had that goal disallowed, when he scored and cupped his ear to the Tottenham fans, like that's toxic as like they must.
I don't
Spurs.
think it is. That's just I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. As an Aussie, you do want him to do good, obviously, but like he just should have
I
went
like the fact
anywhere
that
else
he's
but
still,
Spurs.
even though he's getting more and more annoyed, he's still pretty honest. And he's
Yeah.
been honest from the start.
He just shouldn't have gone to Spurs. I actually, no joke, think if he come to us, we would have been really good.
You think that anytime anyone comes to you.
Except for Potter.
Yeah, Potter. Yeah, because it's a glass half full, you know.
I think we'll see Ange in the championship with Leicester next season.
No, he's good enough to be in the Premier League.
100%. I actually
He
think
really
he
is.
So,
I think he'd be really good
He
with
just,
us.
just that Spurs are,
toxic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're toxic. I don't think they're.
Well, look at the
I
managers.
think United are toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do. I think United only have Fernandez who wants to play for them.
Yeah.
But there's like levels of toxicness. There's like radioactive sludge, and there's like then there's like marsh swamp, like which is like Tottenham, but like United are like the Chernobyl. Like,
Yeah.
But you look at Spurs' last three managers before Ange, and they're all in the like top three of their respective leagues at the moment. Nuno, Mourinho, even though he's crunching people's noses,
yeah.
and Conte. You know,
Yeah, well, they're
Something
all
about Spurs.
all actually great coaches. Like, actually, seems like the circumstances at Spurs, it's just like, I hate to say injuries as well, but they have had like the whole first team injured at one point. Like,
Yeah.
but everyone deals with injuries except Liverpool apparently. But
Ooh, another little.
well, it's
dig at
true.
Liverpool.
It's true.
Are they going to lose the title still?
Mm.
Crumble.
We'll have to wait to my predictions.
All right. Well, maybe we should. Should we get to the predictions
don't
now?
want to talk about our teams, or
No,
Oh,
not
we
really.
can, yeah,
yeah,
we can.
we probably should.
Teams,
All
what
right.
are you talking about? What
Oh,
teams?
from last week.
From the Saudi FPL?
No, from last week. All right. You want to go? Should we go lowest to highest?
I don't know if we're going lowest to highest. Are we taking your -4 off of your score? Before?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
I only have 59.
Ah,
You've got 63.
Only.
I got 61.
Oh,
Oh, did you?
61. Oh, okay.
You did well. You did well.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let Lachlan go first.
Well,
24
I
points
accidentally took a -8, even though I thought it was only a -4. But I have been known to have very bad maths, so I brought in.
Did you put 2 and 2 together to work that out?
I think so. Well, 2 and 2 was like 4, then 8. I got confused. I brought in Fernandez because I really thought actually he was going to do a number on City because he's been playing really good. And I brought in Munoz, which was good. He got me 9 points, so that was
8 points.
a good 8. Oh, did they take one off him?
He got 8.
He went to 9,
No, he got 8.
but he was at 9 at one point. Did they take one off him?
I've got no idea.
Oh, they must have taken a bonus point off him. I had Marmoush from last week, and I brought in. I don't know where I actually have the -8 from. I don't actually know.
But this is going well.
I swear I only.
Saka.
Oh, and Saka, yeah. No, but I brought in Saka last week.
No, you didn't.
I swear I did because
He scored last week. You brought him in this week. You sold him for Salah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Yeah, you did.
Well,
You
lucky
did.
Jack's listening.
Yeah.
No, I just remember the picture you sent in the group chat.
Oh. Okay, so that's where my -8 comes from. I've only made one change this week.
Well, you've made it already.
Yeah, I have. I know.
Don't you know there's European games and people
Well,
can get injured?
The player that I transferred isn't playing.
Oh, he's
so-
from Leicester.
Yeah. I brought in Livramento for
Okay,
for
that-
Mark Gohi because he got a red card.
Yes. All right.
And I'm now looking down, seing that Saka is injured, which is really really cool too.
He did
Arteta
seem to
said
be
he's alright.
limp off a little bit this morning. He did have a limp.
But-
although it might have been a gangster walk, given the fact
Goes
that...
to work because he's black.
No, because they were... No, I don't think they were ahead of... Oh, they were.
Yeah, he'd been
They
brought
were-
down
yeah,
for the 2
that's
free
right.
kicks.
That's
so-
right.
Yeah. Oh, good free kicks. Anyway, we won't speak about it
They
anymore.
were quite good free kicks.
They were quite
Surprisingly,
good free kicks.
from Declan
Yeah.
Rice, I've gone, I didn't know you could do that.
I might
On
get
the
the-
first one, and then the second was like,
Oh, you
better.
do that. You do that too. Might get the rice cooker out tonight just to. But yeah, I brought in Livramento for Mark Gohi, he was a good. I thought, yeah, I have triple pallets. That's good. Red card. But I'm pretty happy with my team actually. You know, even at this stage, I have Livramento, Mateta, and Munoz and Isaac. So that's 4 double game makers.
Who are you going to captain? Isaac? Mateta?
I was thinking Cole Palmer versus Ipswich.
Who plays once. and all of those other players.
Yeah,
And he
but-
got rested last weekend.
But I've he got rested, so that's why he's playing. He'll be playing from the 90. Can I just say, what the fuck was Maresca thinking that ball?
Or maybe he'll be playing in.
I hate this guy.
Europe.
I seriously
Maybe
hate.
he's saving him for the European game.
What versus Leggy or Warsaw?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, big boys.
he will be, because they need to win something this
That's right.
season.
Conference League means nothing. Like, actually means nothing. Like, it's
It might mean his job.
is this? Are you channeling Maresca? He's
No, like,
pretty
seriously, like,
he's pretty
if-
much speech
like
to the players.
The only thing that matters.
Nothing.
Our 5th place is confirmed Champions League
Yes,
after
it
this
is,
morning.
yeah. Yeah.
The only thing that matters is we make Champions League next year. But there's an extra spot gets it this year. There is no excuse. If he doesn't, shoot him into a fucking cannon and shoot
Out
him
of a
into the
cannon?
sun. No, shoot
just
him,
shoot
shoot him
him
into a
into the
cannon
cannon
from another
first.
cannon.
Shoot him back down to the championship.
Yeah. I heard there's a team that getting relegated that going to need a new
Oh,
manager
there you
soon.
go.
Yeah.
He could come back.
Yeah.
To
Why
Leicester.
would you want a championship
And
level
bring the back
manager
up.
anyway?
I'm not making the decisions.
Yes, I blame you entirely.
I actually quietly wanted Ange, but it didn't end up happening. I actually thought it would have been really good, but yeah.
Well, you might still get
We
him.
need to win this game.
You
and
could have him by next season.
I actually wouldn't mind. Actually, no joke. And then I can actually say good things about him.
And
But
then he gets sacked before Christmas, and Frank is up there with Coventry.
Mourinho, world tour. Yeah. Anyway, you guys talk about your team. Don't get me started.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
I think you were started when you got here.
My team had to bring. I made 2 changes, -4. I brought in Saliba and Murphy. Murphy was good.
That is a good change. Was I the only one that didn't bring Murphy in?
No, he wasn't super popular. But
Among
he was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Gary as well,
Yeah.
and he captained him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was pretty much it. Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 61. I played a wild card. So I
I had Glasner as well, who got 8 points.
Oh, that's pretty good.
He should have got more, but last week he would have got more. This week, no, because there wasn't 5 places between them and Brighton.
Oh, true. I thought there. Yeah, actually, there isn't now.
because as the league changes,
Yeah.
as they go up and others come down.
Because Brighton got beaten.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Villa
well,
the week before, which made it.
Palace are on a tear. Like, they actually
4
could.
teams.
They could make Europa League or Conference League. Palace at this point because
Yeah.
they've
They
got
could
such
do.
momentum.
Yeah, they're on 40 points, and I think like there's a heap that are on like up to 47.
They could overtake Bournemouth's form in the last month or two has been dire.
It's been pretty.
Like,
Anyway, that's my team. Jack, your team.
Yeah, I played a wild card, 61. I brought in Saliba, Milenkovic, Asensio, and they all went on the bench.
Which I believe is the second highest score in our league, was it?
Yeah.
When you take my
Yeah.
4 points off.
Uh,
I think it was the
Gvardiol,
highest Gary was
Gary was highest, yeah.
Yeah.
Gvardiol did me well, 9 points.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I have got him too.
Munoz and Byrne both scored.
yeah.
Murphy, obviously. And then it leaves me with 3 Newcastle, 3 Palace for the double.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you do. You're going to have that's a lot of double games.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I've got 12 for the double the week after. No, take 3 off. So 12 for the doubles across the 2 it was.
What's a double the week after? What, Villa?
Villa, Arsenal,
Yeah, that's right.
City, and Palace
Palace.
again.
Why is City doubling? Oh, because the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should play a wild card. And,
Yeah. I should play my bench boost. Oh, I should play my
Free
triple
hit.
captain. Oh, I should play my free hit. Oh,
Wow, that blank week's going to be fun for you the week after.
Yeah, you'd be right.
No Arsenal, no City, no Palace.
I'll be right.
It could have been worse, though.
2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's 6 of your...
yeah.
You'd be right. You and Carl would be right.
So I'll probably just take a
Yeah,
minus
Ricky.
20.
Well, it's not going to save you this season if you don't do it.
No, it's not. I can just start having real fun now. Like, I might do a wild card next week.
Have you thought of Captain
wild
Strand
card without a
Larson?
wild
Yeah,
card.
yeah. I might do a wild card next week.
Captain Strand Larson.
Oh, I've done that this
Or
season
Evan
already.
Nielsen.
I've done that this season already.
You just did
I-
it in the wrong weeks, that's all.
I sold Evan Nielsen this week and he got 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bournemouth are frauds, actually. Like 2 months ago, they were level points
Yeah.
with us. I was very scared.
2 months ago, we were all going.
Yeah.
Oh, triple Bournemouth.
Yeah, literally.
Get on.
I think I cursed them bringing in Iriola that week because they haven't looked the same since. They lost against Wolves that week.
Yeah.
And it's just been down. And that's without... We haven't won an away game this year, and we're still now 10 points, 11 points in front of them. We're only team
Have
to...
you not won an away game?
Only team not to win an away game in 2025 so far.
Oh, this year. I thought
Yeah.
this season. I was like...
In 2025, yeah. But, you know... Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, because you beat Leicester at King Power.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
definitely won
Well,
this
everyone
season.
beats Leicester at King Power.
Everyone gets a clean
let's be
sheet at King
honest.
Power except Leicester.
What's that, 8 now?
8, yeah.
120... Oh, sorry. 12 hours, sorry. Not 120 hours. I was thinking about that movie. That would be really bad.
That would be, yeah, that would be
We
quite
could
bad.
do it.
Yeah, you reckon? I reckon
Yeah.
you're good. 12 hours without a goal now. That's a long time to
That
see
is
your
a
team
long
not
time.
bloody score a fucking
That's a
goal.
long time.
The last time we got a goal at the King Power was when we put 6 past QPR. But no one...
In the fog.
No one saw
Yeah, in the
those.
fog.
No one saw those.
There was some magic in that fog, some dark magic, and I think it cursed the Leicester players.
Yeah, we sacrificed all our goals for the rest of the season. Just for...
That seemed to be pretty much it, yeah.
I'm starting to wonder, like,
How many home games do you have left?
oh, I don't know. There's definitely
There's only 8 games left.
There's Southampton and Ipswich.
Home games?
Yeah,
Oh. You know what's
If
gonna
you
happen?
don't
They're
score
the
in
last 2
those,
home
You
games.
know what's happening.
Last 2 home games. Ipswich
Southampton are
and
now
Southampton.
gone. Southampton are gone now, so you know...
Gonna get
they
flogged.
smash everyone every
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
I've
Arse
got
man
that
on
weird,
whoever comes in.
weird feeling about Southampton now because they're not trying to stay up. They're gone. So
Yeah. You do see it.
You do
I
see
would
that.
love Southampton to beat
I
Villa.
remember the season
that
that
would be...
Newcastle were relegated, and then in the last game they played Spurs. They beat them 5-0.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much anyone who Newcastle or Villa plays till the end of the season, I'm their biggest fan.
All right.
Except Spurs. But
Still can't come to that.
Yeah, I'll love a 5-0.
All right. We'll look at... Will we go predictions?
I guess so.
How did we do last week, Jack?
Oh, I got 8.
What? There's no mention of the other two.
Nah, you two did shit. You both got 7.
How did we do? How did we do in Game
chasm.
Week 30 the week before? Did we get 10 and you get 7?
Yeah, I think that's what it says on
Yeah,
on
On paper,
statistics.
literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally on paper.
Okay,
Yeah.
so after Game Week 31, what's the real and fake scores, please? Thank you.
Fake 151 for Lachlan, 153 for me, and 162 for you, Keith.
That's
So I'm 2 behind you
I'm
and
streaking ahead.
11 behind you. Quick maths.
Yeah. And the real ones 158 for Lachlan, 194 for me. Keith, you've cracked 200. You're on 202.
Oh,
I'm flying ahead in both of
I
them.
can't wait to not hear fucking fake or real scores next season. It's going to be
Well,
great.
you need to come in from the start.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, Game Week 32. You ready?
Oh, so ready.
All right. First game is at 9:30 as well.
Yeah. 'Cause the clock's
9:30.
run back.
This will be a bloody good game, I think.
Yeah.
Manchester City, De Bruyne's farewell tour,
Before it goes to Miami.
which didn't
Is
start
that
off that well.
is that confirmed, Miami?
Nah, it's just apparently Beckham's talked to him.
Manchester City at home to Palace.
Well, I got Triple Palace.
What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, I'd quite like them to win.
Well, you've got 2 City players as well.
Yeah, that's why I've gone a 5-goal thriller.
Oh shit, 5-0.
Get to Palace. No, 3-2 to Palace.
A 3-2
Because
Palace.
they love to slay a giant at home.
Yeah, they have a really they have been known to beat City.
away record.
Yeah.
Even when City was like, unbeatable, they would manage to. That Andros Townsend goal a couple of years ago was
was great.
Was brilliant. I had Manchester City 2, Crystal Palace 2.
The 2-2 train.
You're going to be seeing a concurring theme of any team that is near the
Yeah,
top
dear.
4.
Oh, yeah, we've seen
Dropping
this before.
points.
Yeah, because
We've
this
seen
did you
before.
really well last time in the predictions.
Okay, Brighton at home to...
hang on.
What?
What are you predicting?
Oh,
yeah.
3-1.
Doesn't matter.
3-1 Palace.
Palace.
3-1 Palace.
Yeah.
Saucy.
I need Glasner to get back to
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you've got a
See,
vested
I gave
interest.
City a couple of goals because Palace got no defence left.
Yeah.
Richards is gone. LaCroix got a head injury. Gay's suspended.
Doesn't matter. They've got players can score goals.
Yeah. And City look woeful.
Munoz has
actually.
Sar, Mateta.
If you go off that United, like that Manchester derby, City looked woeful. Like,
Yeah.
actually, like any
They were
other team
bad.
puts them to the sword.
Brighton at home to Leicester.
Last time Leicester got a draw, it was against Brighton. It was
Oh, so that's
2-2. It was Van Nistelrooy's second game.
The comeback.
you think?
I have gone, and that was at the King Power,
Yeah.
where they don't traditionally score at the King Power this season.
Before you predict this, are they officially relegated yet?
No.
No,
No.
not
Only
officially.
Southampton.
Only Southampton, yeah.
There's 21 points left on the table. I think Wolves are 15 ahead or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So Wolves need to collapse. Leicester need to win every game.
Wolves need to liquidate.
And Ipswich also have to
Yeah.
be taken
Yeah,
away.
that's-
Anyway, so yeah, they got a draw last time, so that's why this time I've gone 2-0 to Brighton.
2-0 Brighton. Okay.
Who aren't looking great at the moment.
Yeah, but they're playing Leicester.
Well,
Exactly.
they did, and then they. I actually don't think they looked that. Last week they outplayed Villa and somehow lost 3-0. They outplayed Villa off the park. I've done one better. Brighton 3-0.
3-0 to Brighton. I'm the same as Jack. 2-0. 2-0 works quite well.
Yeah,
for
I'm hoping
Leicester
for a
games.
90-minute penalty from a meaningless player.
Forest at home to Everton.
When I first wrote this down, I went 0-0. Don't know why, but I did change it because then I thought, nah, Beto looks all right. Chris Wood could be back, so I gone 1-1.
A 1-1.
I have gone Nottingham Forest 2, Everton 1.
2-1 home win. I've gone Forest 2, Everton 0.
All different.
Southampton. No, they're relegated Southampton. Championship Southampton at home to Aston Villa, who will be playing tomorrow morning against PSG.
Yeah, I'm interested.
And Asensio on loan from PSG, but eligible to play them.
He is.
Why is that?
They let him.
Yeah.
be eligible. Yeah, you know what that means.
Asensio masterclass tomorrow.
Well, Villa are on the rise, aren't they? They've, 2 wins in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 after PSG, 4-1 to Villa.
4-1 to Villa.
Yeah, the first 15 minutes of that Forest Villa game, I thought it was going to be 5 or 6-0. They were annihilating. Forest were tripping over themselves. Like, I have 3-0 Villa.
3-0 Villa. 3-goal difference seems to be the thing. I have 4-1 Villa as well.
Yeah.
I can't Jack this time.
Well, it's defeat when you forfeit on FIFA. It's a 3-0 defeat. So for Leicester and Southampton, and that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe they should be safer doing that for the rest of the season.
The
Just
GA
not turning up. Just having a party every weekend. Arsenal, who had a lovely, lovely win this morning, 3-0 against Real Madrid.
Yeah. Yeah, it won't last.
At home to Brentford.
Wow. Brentford could rise for this. They love a derby. But,
Didn't last week.
Nah.
They got thrashed.
Yeah, they'll
Oh, no.
thrashing.
0-0 thrashing.
No, I think this would be dull as dog shit, actually. I've just gone classic 2-1 home win.
A 2-1 home win. 2-1 to Arsenal.
I've also gone 2-1 home win for Arsenal.
2-1 to Arsenal. I have also gone 2-1 to Arsenal.
There we go. Differential.
Going to Declan Rice free kicks. Chelsea
Drum
at
roll.
home to Ipswich.
Can Ipswich do the double over Chelsea?
Oh, it's quite possible.
I say probable. It'll sink Leicester and Chelsea both.
Last home win Ipswich was Chelsea. So I'm scared
But
of every game Chelsea plays at pretty much at this point. I've gone 2-0 Chelsea.
2-0. Oh no, I wrote that down in Jack's. Sorry. 2-0 Chelsea. Do you have 2-0 Chelsea? You've got 2-1 Chelsea, don't you?
What? No, why have you got too much? Maresca has never beaten Ipswich.
He hasn't.
He hasn't with Leicester or Chelsea. So I've gone 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea. Okay. I have 2-1 Chelsea.
I'll
as well.
take him. I'll take it.
Liverpool, crumbling Liverpool.
Boo.
Butlers, Liverpool at home to Potter's West Ham. Why was there no boo for
Well,
Potter's
like this
West Ham?
title that is not, it's not even a real title, is it? Because City have fallen off, Chelsea rebuild, United are shit, new coach, second year Ange, like So it's not really this is a nothing title. Like
Oh, Arsenal.
who?
Okay.
So it's a nothing title. Okay.
Yeah.
So if Chelsea came through and won it right now,
Oh, it'd be
That would-
brilliant. Be one of the greatest history of
How
sports
about
moments of
Arne?
all time. Arnott Biscuits.
No, Arne.
Arnie
For
Slot.
Ricky's son. If it's a son, Arne.
Yeah.
or Slot,
Or Slot.
Slot Batala.
Shoot him into the sun.
Uh,
Arnie Batala sounds like a POW or something like.
I'd be interested to see who Lockie hates more, Potter or Liverpool. But, for now, 2-1 Liverpool.
This is a deep well, my friend.
Well, he hits lots of people on different levels.
I have Liverpool a 0, West Ham 1.
Oh, you
It's
really
Liverpool.
are. Yeah. You've really lost it.
Well, it worked last week, didn't it? That's-
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
mean? You said I lost it last week when I predicted Fulham 3-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I got 3-1 Liverpool.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're scared.
Wolves at home to Spurs.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of Spurs anymore. Like, you used to think 3-2 they can always score goals, but no, gonna Wolves win
Ooh, okay.
to finish off Leicester. 2-1 home win.
You just want to be put out of your misery.
I
That's
want it.
all.
I want it over with. I do.
Okay.
I think a lot of the time you look at the table and sometimes table place is like not 100% indicative of where the teams are. But with Spurs, it is 100% indicative of how shit they are. So I've got
And
Wolves.
it's not for Wolves.
I've got Wolves 2-1.
2-1 for Wolves.
Wolves will end higher than Spurs.
Okay.
I wouldn't actually deny that. They're on a run, Wolves.
Okay. I've got 2-1 Spurs.
That's just because your brother goes for him.
That's not. That's not. Newcastle at home to Manchester United.
When Newcastle usually do them over.
Well, wasn't it 4-0 at the return fixture for
Yeah,
this?
I think so. Yeah. Newcastle just playing for fun now. They've got their trophy. They don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. They're in the lead. They got a game in hand for Champions League.
I know that, but it's like their mission was a trophy. Apparently, it's been on their wall since Hal came in. Like days since a trophy, like however 1,000 it is.
Yeah.
They wanted a trophy. They got a trophy. They're happy. They're playing happy
They
football.
So
will
do they
want-
now? Do they now still have that? And it's like
It says one, it went back to 1 or something the day after. Like,
There's
days
no
since the
way
trophy.
Eddie Howe is not telling them, boys, if the Champions League is in our hands, because it is.
Yeah.
If they win all their remaining fixtures, they'll get Champions League. A trophy and Champions League, he'll fucking go down in...
I know that, but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is they're happy.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they've got. And when you play, when you're happy, you play well.
Oh, yeah, I totally agree.
So
I'm scared.
3-1.
Yeah.
Newcastle.
3-1 Newcastle.
Can United, just for once in their fucking miserable existence, just get up for a game and win?
No, not this season.
Okay, 2-1 Newcastle.
A sane prediction at last.
I've got 3-1 Newcastle as well. Bournemouth at home to Fulham. The mighty Fulham who
The mighty Fulham.
toppled Liverpool last
Took
week.
down the bottlers.
Well, according to you, it wouldn't have mattered who was playing them
Yeah.
because they're bottling it. Could have been Leicester.
That's coming up next week, I think.
Oh,
Leicester.
Oh,
Liverpool.
let's see.
Oh,
Let's see.
shit.
I want to see what you predict next
my
week.
mind's telling me no.
That's what you. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know. Bournemouth are a bit Spursy at the moment, but I'm going to 2-2 draw.
The 2-2 train pulls into the station.
Bournemouth looked like they were going to get Champions League. They looked so
Yeah.
good, and then have just fallen off a cliff. Like, even with getting players back, I got roused on by a Bournemouth fan on Reddit actually that the main reason that they've been so bad is Ryan Christie's injury. Ryan Christie is the engine of that team.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
a Bournemouth fan was
Alright.
telling me. Which I thought, he probably knows. He probably watched them a week. But I said, no, it's because he's a fucking shit.
You come with a reasoned argument.
And that's Reddit for you. And I've got.
Did you mention that you were a Chelsea fan?
Yeah, it's my flares on there.
Okay.
So everyone on the soccer subreddit, you flare up. So whenever you comment, everyone can see what team you go for.
Yeah.
Can you get a cream for your flare?
What do you mean? Some cream, some ointment.
Yeah.
I have Bournemouth 2, Fulham 3.
Oh, Fulham are winning 3-2 again.
Mm.
You've become a Fulham fan. West London massive.
Hate them. But
The best team in West London?
no.
Well, a league position would say yes.
There's no good team in West London.
QPR though, too.
Yeah, QPR. I can almost see them from here.
I've gone 2-1, Bournemouth. Newcastle at home to Palace. This is the bonus game for the round, the extra game.
I've got 6 in this game.
Yeah, you told us earlier.
Yeah, I kind of need a goal fest.
Yeah.
like
0-0.
I'd
With
love
red
it.
cards everywhere.
I would love a 0-0.
like a 5-5 draw would suit me.
Oh,
Fine.
I'll take 5-5 draw too. Just drop
He just
points.
wants a draw.
Yeah, I just want loss or a draw.
But I have gone a 2-2 draw.
2-2, a draw.
I've gone a 2-2 draw as well. So
Have you?
I think someone might be,
You got a 2-2 draw. I also have a 2-2 draw.
Oh, wow.
That's the 2-2 tree in. It's pulled into the station again. Or pulled out of the station. Will we have a look at our leagues?
Yeah.
We'll have a look at our leagues.
I've got green arrows, so we can have a look.
Yeah, I had green arrows this week too, but
I hate everything.
just not in every league. In the SWP league, he will be in town this week. And Tiny.
Townie will be in town.
Yeah. He's having a barbecue at Gary's place.
Are we all
nice.
invited?
No, I'm invited. I might interview him. Actually.
Yeah. Give it
You can't interview him without your assistance.
All right, I'll
We
see.
don't have to be invited. We can just turn up.
Yeah, you can.
Gary doesn't want me to come because I'll just
doesn't.
tell him that Arsenal's going to get flogged. So.
He doesn't want anyone to turn up. He doesn't like people.
Yeah.
Tiny's still top. He's actually 12,500 in the world.
Wow, that's
Jesus.
very, very
So
good
he's
at this
doing
point.
quite well.
That's very good. What's the highest anyone has ever finished, like worldwide?
In our league,
Yeah.
Gary Quadramini, 3,990th.
There was only 3,991 in the game then.
That's very good.
That's pretty early on.
Didn't one year Anders got really high?
He was
and then
really,
dropped
he was
off?
in the top 1,000. He was like in the hundreds.
Yeah, wow.
And then he just stopped.
Well, Gary finishing just below 4,000 is crazy that in the whole world.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's when it was invented, and there was only 4,000 players.
Yeah, true. Okay. Yeah, there is a lot of players now.
Johnny's second, which is surprising. Ricky still third. Oh, he's moved back up to third, actually.
Yeah, he has.
Sirius fourth, and Nicky, my nephew, has dropped to fifth. He's now in striking distance.
Striking distance.
I'm still seventh. I've been seventh for ages in this league.
Gary's coming up behind you.
Yeah, but that was his one. That was his Murphy week.
Murphy's Law.
It was, yeah.
He's still got a arse man to go though.
Yeah, my ass man's still in play.
Your
I've
ass
got
is in
wild
play,
card,
isn't
free hit, and bench boost.
That's actually a great title for this week's podcast, Murphy's Law. That's like,
Yeah.
You're 24th, Jack.
Yeah. Always
Yeah.
lucky.
28th.
must be nice. I was 24th not a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think there's 54 points between us.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm not coming back. I'm done.
Unless you make some really wild changes. Captain. Ask Gary who's he's captaining this week.
Yeah.
He seems to do quite well.
Probably Murphy again. Double wing.
Yeah, actually.
In the head-to-head league, Tony's top there as well. But Syria is keeping pace with him.
Wow.
In second.
Go Syria.
Johnny is third. Gary's moved up to fourth.
Not bad.
And Ricky has dropped to fifth. I'm seventh in that one as well. Jack, you're 13th. And you're 16th.
Yeah. So I did have a draw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle's had 2 draws.
The games in game week 32. Emmy plays Tiny. Emmy's got 5 free transfers and all of her chips.
Come on, Emmy.
She can't have time to use all the chips, can she?
I think if she doesn't use one this week, she'll run out of time.
Well, then you better You better get her to use some.
I can only advise her that will happen. It doesn't necessarily.
Have you tried
mean
gaslighting?
Gaslighting.
That's all I
That's
do.
great for relationships.
That's all I do. Syria is playing Leo. Johnny is playing Pig. Gary's playing Karuna. And Ricky's playing Martin. In the second chance Chasers League, Ricky's still top there.
Boo.
But his lead is dwindling. Shrinking. I've moved up to second. Equal second with George. Kyle is fourth. Mervyn is fifth. Jack, you're seventh. Gary's sixth.
Yeah.
And you're ninth.
Yeah, I've dropped a lot.
In the head-to-head for that league, Gary really ruined my chances of getting up there. You're still top.
I am.
You're still top, Jack.
Woo.
Riggy's second. George is third. Gary's fourth. Merwin is fifth. You're sixth.
I was doing pretty well a couple weeks
I've
ago.
dropped to eighth. Thanks, Gary, for your Captain Murphy.
So I'm in front of you.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah, but it won't be at the end of the season. And for this week, Jack, you're playing.
You.
Oh, you're interested in this league now, aren't you?
I had a look.
Yeah.
But how many times do you beat me?
When did the cup start?
Just once.
The cup hasn't started.
Yeah.
Starts in the big double.
Oh.
Just once this week. That's the first time I've beaten
Because you haven't beaten me in years.
Yeah, but it's going to happen now. You know it is.
I
Because
don't
you're
know,
top.
Yeah,
It only happens when you've got something to lose.
probably. But then, I love how you take the piss out of me about being so bad this season. I'm literally top of 2 leagues and you're not top of any.
That's true, Keith.
You're literally top of 2 leagues.
Yeah.
Which 2?
Challenge.
Oh, that challenge. That doesn't really matter.
Challenge for
I'm
the challenge.
Top 1% in the world.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's
doing
pretty
quite well
good.
in that.
And how's the challenge going?
We'll not mention that.
Yeah, we won't.
Ricky's playing the average. George and Gary, third against fourth. And then Mervin's playing Gary Quattromini.
Okay. Cool. Well, this season has Lachlan Cup run all over it, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Humphrey Bogart. That's him,
But
isn't
you
it?
don't. Yeah, but you
Bogart.
don't. Have
Oh, I
any,
remember it.
Bogart.
Bogart.
Is Dirk Bogart. He's a different guy.
you don't have any chips to play during the cup run.
Well, I beat you without them the other year, didn't I?
Yeah, but you could.
When you wildcarded against me, and I still beat you.
See, you shouldn't do crazy shit because there is something to play for still.
I'm going to win the cup. I'll get my second engraving in, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
That blank week's going to be funny though.
it is.
No chips going into a blank week in the cup.
Well, I'll get creative. Did you guys engrave my name into the cup
No,
yet?
No one's
I've got a
name's
few
engraved
names to
into
put
it.
in it.
Yeah, don't forget.
And he can't spell.
No, I haven't had it back since it.
Well, there it is. There.
I'll do it at the end of the season.
Yeah, I definitely want to be
Just-
immortalised in
Just
something.
wondering, should I take the hand around to Tony on the weekend and let him touch it?
Yeah, probably
Just
a
to
good idea.
Curse him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or do something weird with it and take a photo and then let him touch it. Then you won't want it.
I don't. Yeah, I won't do that. I've already done that.
Yeah. Who knows what you get up to?
Yeah, I've
when
had
no
it
one's
so
looking.
long, for so long, so many years. I've had it.
I totally forgot about the cup, actually.
I actually did too.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, so he's like, he sounds like someone
I've got
who
my
wants.
chip strategy for the cup.
Oh,
The cup
right.
means a lot. The cup is a
Well,
a very
there'll
feasible
be 2
trophy.
cups this year, won't there? Will there? Is there one for the second chance
Yeah, there
one as
will
well?
be.
Yeah, but let's
But that is a Mickey Mouse
that
league.
that is proper Mickey Mouse.
Oh, is that because
second
you're not
league.
near the top of that one?
Well,
is that why?
I am at the head-to-head one, but it is all like
The second chance league, they say, "Hey, you are the biggest loser." Like,
No.
you're just top for the second half.
yeah,
Yeah, but anyone below you is, if they're not at the top of the other league, which is the whole year, then they're loser in the whole year, and then loser in the second half of the year too.
yeah. But you know, Liverpool's not going to win the title. They're not going to care that they lost their last 7 games. So,
3-2.
but the cup for the SWP, that's a real trophy, right there.
Yeah, it is. It
Because
is.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, did you just headbutt the? Yeah.
Now we're all looking at it.
No, I'm looking at Robin Clark, thinking that was just
That's so weird.
he should have put it inside the
the pants.
inside the pants instead of ruining the pants.
Well, you can always cut those off and put new ones in.
Could do.
Yeah.
So a new pair of underpants on there. He was, I thought he was going to put a lead sticker on it, but he just went a bit further and
Went
had
full
rubber
retard
cock.
on it.
Full
Yeah.
retard. Never go full retard.
Well, he'll be happy because Leeds are now back top of the championship again.
Ready to bottle it.
Who'd they beat this morning?
Was it QPR?
No, it wasn't QPR.
By the looks of it, if you don't get first or second, good luck in those playoffs.
Yeah,
Because
it's crazy.
you really want
Yeah,
automatic promotion.
Bristol City are in there.
Yeah.
Like,
Coventry are just outside now.
right.
I think they're sixth, but there's like a point or two.
Yeah. It's top 8, isn't it?
No, top 4. Top 6. The first 2 go through.
First
and then the
2
4
are
after.
automatic, and then it's the next 4.
Yeah, you don't. You want to come first or second because they all look like
Yeah.
anything could happen in those
Oh,
in those
and
playoff
often
games.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is that it? Have we finished?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
how did-
podcast team.
How did the podcast team do?
62.
Bastards.
Oh, didn't I
More than
say?
me.
I made the suggestion of Murphy and it worked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I copied that suggestion from
You didn't think Nicholas Jackson Kukurea was a good idea?
and Enzo, wasn't it? Yeah. No. I think we've still got 3 transfers on
Yeah.
there. So I guess leave them for the other double.
We didn't play the ass man, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, we
Glasner.
did on Glasner.
Yeah.
So he got 8
So we want to
points.
save up some transfers for the double, I'd say.
Yeah.
Not this one, the next one. Captain. Isaac, Murphy, Mateta.
Munoz.
I like Matera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do they play? Newcastle and
City.
City. Yeah, those are 2 big games. But
Or
he usually scores in big games.
Isaac against United and Palace.
United are going to win. Newcastle United.
Even Murphy against
Yeah.
United.
Or just go crazy and just slap it on Cole Palmer and he scores 4 goals.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy
Yeah.
because he hasn't scored 4 goals in his last 15 games.
Well, it's funny that you say that because he has scored 4 goals in one game this season. So the fact that you even say who else has scored 4 goals in a game this season?
Me.
Crickets.
I have, not in the Premier League. But
Not in the Premier League.
No.
Yeah.
Braidwood Indoor League.
And not even on goals.
No.
Real goals.
Yeah.
What am I missing out on?
I
Greatness.
did a 4 followed by 3 hat tricks in a row.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jack's
Goal.
become a player while
He's
I'm
a goal
gone.
machine.
Are you trying to fill my shoes?
You
Anyway,
should have seen my Haaland goal last week. Threw myself into the goal with the ball.
That's right, he did.
got a
He did.
toe
It
on
was
the
like-
line. Just
it
when
was like
I went into
fully-
the goal celebrating as I went in.
Yeah.
I have something quickly to talk about. It's not
Okay.
related to FPL, but it is in another sport. The Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs are currently sitting on the top of the NRL ladder at 6 wins and 0 losses. The only team left in the league to have not lost a game. First time in 20 years.
What's NRL?
The National Rugby League.
Never heard of it.
It's a pretty big achievement. So just thought I'd put that out there. I'm very much enjoying the football this year so far.
With the team in blue,
With the team in blue.
who haven't lost yet.
We look like proper title contenders.
Really?
There's been a lot of drop offs as well from like the mainstays as well. And we look the
Also,
real
it's
deal.
like Liverpool winning the league. It doesn't. All these other teams are just fucking up. It doesn't really matter. It's
Nah,
not
'cause
it's not a really
the salary cap in
proper-
NRL, so it's different. I'd love to see what the Premier League looked like with a salary cap. Actually, I probably wouldn't.
I think Salah would look funny in a cap, I reckon.
Yeah. I think you just shave all his hair off anyway.
Do you think the salary cap should be they've got to wear a hat with the amount they get paid per week?
Yeah, like an LCD
Written on it.
screen. All right.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Cave.
Thanks, Lachlan.
Thanks, chaps.